Roll-Up Doors Direct presents the Model 650 Mini Door Installation Instructions. Welcome to Roll-Up Doors Direct, leading provider of steel roll-up doors for the self-storage, residential, and commercial markets. We're headquartered in Mineola, Florida, with manufacturing plants in Georgia, Texas, and Arizona. Installing and maintaining the Model 650 door is an easy process. By following these instructions in this video, as well as the installation guide that came with your door, you will have a low-maintenance, top-of-the-line door installed in no time. In fact, our doors can be installed in as little as 3 minutes. Throughout the video, you will see warnings and cautions. Pay attention to them, as they have been included for your safety and the safety of others. Before installing a door, there are some preliminary steps to take to ensure a smooth installation. First of all, do not cut the tape and plastic wrap that holds the door curtain in a roll until instructed to do so. Next, check the wall opening width and height and verify these measurements against the size of the door to be installed. Verify that your jambs are flush and plumb, and ensure there is adequate side clearance for both the opening and at the sides of the header. If the header is already present, make sure that it's level. Check that the floor is level and clean. This provides a neat working area and prevents damage to the curtain or potential fall hazards. To be efficient, place the door curtain as far out from the opening as the opening is tall. So if the opening is 7 feet tall, the door should be placed approximately 7 feet away from the opening, with the bottom bar against the floor facing towards the opening. As you lay the guides in place, they should line right up with the jambs and the curtain. There are 2 types of brackets. The first type is the snap-on brackets. Align the top end of the guide with the bracket as shown here. Insert the bracket tabs into the guide slots. Striking the bracket with a hammer will ensure full engagement of the tabs into the guides. Check the tabs here to be sure the bracket is locked into place. This will need to be done for both the left and right sides. The second type of bracket is the bolt-on assembly. Attach the door to the bracket guides. Use 2 each 1/4 20 by 5/8 inch carriage bolts and 1/4 20 serrated flange hex nuts per bracket. Refer to figures 12 and 13 in your printed instruction guide for further assembly illustration. Properly lifting this door into place will require 2 people, as the guides are not designed to support the curtain weight during a one-man installation. Attempting to install a large door with only one installer can result in serious injury and/or damage to the door. As you carefully begin to lift the door, allow the guides to come to a rest firmly at the bottom of the jambs. This makes for a nice pivot point by which to complete the lifting process. You'll first need to align the left guide flush to the left jamb. This is important so that the latch is properly located adjacent to the jamb. Secure the guide and the bracket to the surface with the appropriate fastener. A lag screw for wood jambs, Tek screws for steel jambs, or masonry anchors for masonry or concrete jambs. Please note, welding of the guides to the jamb is not recommended. Also, 2 fasteners are required per bracket to ensure that the door is properly and safely attached to the jamb. Now that the left guide is in place, you'll need to calculate where to secure the right guide. To do this, measure your curtain size. The outside edge of the right guide needs to be 1 inch wider than your door curtain. Therefore, if your door curtain measures 8 feet 3 inches, then the outside guide measurement should be 8 feet 4 inches from the outside edge of the left guide. Remember, outside edge to outside edge. Secure the right guide and bracket in the same manner as the left, checking the outside guide measurement a second time before securing the guide at the bottom. To initialize the spring tension, rotate the door 2 revolutions in the direction that would send the bottom bar down through the guides. Be careful to maintain a firm grip on the door during this process. Again, while firmly holding the door at the bottom bar, cut the tape and the plastic wrap that holds the door in a coil. Pay special attention to not scratch the paint surface of the door or to slice the bottom bar bulb astragal. Direct the bottom bar into the guides and bring the door into a lowered or closed position. While carefully holding the door in a down position, place the doorstop through the slots located at the top of the guide. Secure the doorstop in place using a 1/4-inch hex thread cutting screw provided. Repeat this process to secure the doorstop on the other side. Next, install stop clips at each end on the inside of the bottom bar using the provided carriage bolt and nut. Install handles on the outside of the bottom bar using the 1/4-inch by 1/2-inch carriage bolts provided. Secure the rope through the 2 holes located at the center of the horizontal leg of the bottom bar angle, using a double knot as demonstrated. For safety purposes, we recommend that you tie an additional knot in the center of the rope loop. Now, check the door operation. Raise and lower the door to test its balance. If the door is easy to close but hard to open, it's considered heavy, and you'll need to add additional spring tension. If the door is hard to close but easy to open, it's considered hot, and you'll need to remove the excess spring tension. For a heavy door that needs additional tension, place the curtain in a fully open position. Carefully insert the winding bar or a 1/2-inch diameter rod into the ratchet tension device located on the left bracket. Slowly rotate the tension device in a clockwise direction until the door begins to open and the ratchet clicks and locks into the next position. For a door that's hot, place the curtain in a fully open position. Insert the winding bar into the tensioner and apply a slight amount of pressure so that you can carefully lift the ratchet pawl. Then, while rotating the tension device in a counterclockwise direction, carefully release the pawl to allow it to lock into the next available groove. Be very cautious of your hands. Keep hands away from the edge of the curtain in the event that you lose your grip. The recoil can be dangerous. Now, recheck the balance of the door. Repeat these steps as needed to achieve the desired operation. Finally, with the door in the down position, gently step on the round lift handle and push the slide latch into the guide slot. You have now successfully completed a quality installation of a Roll-Up Doors Direct Model 650 mini door. By following these steps properly, you will have the best operating door in the industry. Should you encounter any problems or have questions, feel free to contact a representative of Roll-Up Doors Direct at 1-877-RL-DOORS or 877-753-6677. Also, these instructions and other useful information can be found on our website at www.rollupdoorsdirect.com. Thank you for selecting Roll-Up Doors Direct as your door provider.